If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, this is a delicious, quick, simple and nutritious recipe. It's a beef stir fry. So we're going to do it in different stages. First of all, it's cooking off the beef. And I'm using some strip loin, which is a lean cut. I love this cut. A little bit of toasted sesame oil. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop in my beef. I'm not going to throw it in all together. We've cut them into long strips. If you can just see the size of that. Roughly about the size of your small finger. That's the secret. Just combine all this so you're lightly browning the meat. And that's the idea about a wok, because it's sloped to the side, so it's going to give a nice even colour and heat around the edges. To get a nice little bit of colour, and this just takes a minute or two. And because you've cut the beef quite small, it's going to cook really, really fast. So that's the first stage of the stir fry, sealing off your beef. It's well cooked. I'm going to take it off, and then we're going to start the second part. So again, we're going to use a little bit more of the sesame oil. I'm using some carrots, so I've cut them with the size and nice and thin, the small finger. We call this cut like a julienne or a baton. Red pepper and also some baby corn. Now you can use lots of different courgettes, different coloured peppers, so you vary it, whatever you like. I'm going to put in first of all some garlic in here. And I'm going to start off with the carrots because they're going to take the longest to cook. I love root ginger. Peel the root ginger. Now watch your fingers when you're doing this. Turn up the heat again. And then we're going to put in our corn and the baby corn, which I love. Now, we're going to put in some fresh chili and also some sweet chili sauce. So if you're a bit nervous about using any kind of spices, in particular chili, because with a fresh chili it's extremely hot, just use a small amount of it. You can always add in more, but you can never take out. So I'm just literally going to, this would be a quarter of a fresh chili in here. Give this a little shake. It's looking nice. And then what I'm going to do is add in my red peppers. We're going to add in our dark soya sauce, and this is a low salt soya sauce that I'm using. Now keep your wok nice and hot. This is the secret. So you're going to cook this now for about maybe 2 minutes until it just slightly softens. So into this we're going to use some sweet chili sauce that I'm using. I'm going to put 2 spoonfuls of this in here. So you have your soya sauce, you have your ginger, your garlic and a little bit of chili. And then we're going to move back onto our beef, which we sealed off, and this little bit of juice is going to go in there. That's going to act as a nice sauce for it. So remember to cut the beef into uniform size, and the cut that I've used is a strip loin or a sirloin. Do this with chicken. Turkey breast is such great value, and again a very lean meat. A little bit of black pepper. In goes the cashew nuts, which are already toasted. So I've just steamed a little bit of basmati rice, so that's ready to go there. So plenty of the rice. And then bring over your wok as close to the plate, and then you just simply spoon it to one side. So that's the juice from the beef, and you have the soy, you have the sweet chili, the garlic, lots of beautiful colour. And that, I think, you have the most delicious beef and vegetable stir fry with some rice. It's a real family favourite, so it is.
And Nevin, that was actually really quick as well, so it just shows how quick and simple stir fries are.
And healthy and nutritious, as you know.
Absolutely, yeah, and healthier alternative to what you'd be tempted to maybe ring up for on a Friday or Saturday night.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I love the lean beef that you use, and it's a great source of iron, which is very important both in pregnancy and breastfeeding, particularly for your baby's brain development. And look at the colour that's there with all the vegetables, and as you said, you can experiment with what vegetables are in season.
That's exactly it, yeah.
And what's in the fridge as well. And in terms of rice then, like you could maybe change it up sometimes. You could maybe add brown rice instead of white rice. Absolutely, and it's a great way to get more fibre into the diet. Again, very important in pregnancy in particular. So if brown rice isn't your thing, you could even mix some of the white rice with the brown rice, and you're still getting that extra little bit of fibre there. So this is a great meal for the whole family. The nuts are absolutely fine for pregnancy and breastfeeding as well. It's a question that we get quite a bit from mums is, can I have nuts during pregnancy? And of course you can, unless you're allergic to nuts, I should say. For the smaller people in the family, for your little toddlers, just to take the nuts out for them, because you can't give nuts to toddlers before the age of 5.
So thank you. You enjoyed that?
That looks lovely.
Now we have to give you something to taste.
Dig into
I'm sure you were. So that is my beef and vegetable stir fry. As I said, it's a family favourite. Enjoy.